Hey guys, Brady here, and I just saw Gods of Egypt. So basically, this is about the Gods of Egypt. It's called. I don't really know the characters' name that much. I didn't really get to learn their names. Anyway, so with the protagonist of the movie, um, or one of the protagonists of this movie, gets his eyes torn out in the beginning, and so now I guess it's like his nephew or something is on a quest to like find like his eyes. You know, I don't know. This is just a very interesting premise. Like we've never really seen movies about like the gods of Egypt, and we finally got one. Is it good? It's good. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be like a fun, cheesy movie, but it wasn't as fun and cheesy as I was expecting it to be. Uh, but yeah, we. I also feel like Hollywood has been really liking Egypt lately because we've got a lot of movies taking place in Egypt. We got Exodus, Gods and Kings, and now we got this, and then quite a few. We got like quite a few movies taking place in Egypt within like the last 16 years, at least since 1999, when the Mummy came out. Anyway, so yeah, and they're on a quest. Also, the second protagonist of the movie, he what they're called, he his girlfriend got hit by a spear like in the chest. She dies. So now the guy that gets his eyes torn out, he's a god, and he's like, oh, I could help you get your girlfriend back. I could have her come back alive or something like that. And you also meet Chadwick Boseman character. He could get a Chadwick Boseman is in this movie. He could get a little bit annoying at times, but not too annoying. I did it when it was like, oh, I want something bad to happen to this character. He's not that kind of annoying. He's basically like Donkey from Shrek, but he's not really in the movie much. He only has like one really big scene. Other than that really big scene, he's not in it. He barely has any lines in the movie. But yeah, this movie was good. It's definitely one of the better looking cheesy movies. This is actually from the same company that brought us the shittiness of Legend of Hercules 2 years ago, Summit, and I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Summit movies because they gave us movies like the Twilight movies. They gave us Divergent, and they also gave us Legend of Hercules and Snitch. Snitch was I didn't like Snitch, but I don't know. They have also had like a handful of good movies. I heard Source Code was great. I heard Warm Bodies was actually pretty good. But oh yeah, and Now You See Me was pretty good. But I'm just not a huge fan of their company. Summit is just not a good company, and I don't think this movie's gonna do well. This is directed by Alex Provis, who directed the movie I Robot with Will Smith like 10, 12 years ago. Uh, People were upset that this is a whitewashed movie. Let me just tell you this: the director is from Egypt. I actually looked this guy up. He was born in Egypt and he moved to Australia when he was like at the age of 3. And the director is white. So there are such thing as white Egyptians. So don't say that the movie is whitewashing Egyptians because, well, I also said that his parents were from like some other place, like some other place. But yeah, still, he was born in Egypt and he's a white director. So don't say that this movie is whitewashing Egyptians because that's not the case. It's a movie. I mean, do you want the movie to be do you want the whole movie to be in Egyptian language? No, then you wouldn't really understand it. But yeah, it's not really nothing to say about this movie. The effects were pretty cool. Some of the green screen and some of the CGI was a bit noticeable at times, but I'm not gonna let that bother. I'm not gonna be let that be like, oh, I'm degrading this movie because of that. My huge problem with the movie is the length. This movie could have been at least 15 to 20 minutes shorter. Uh, And I thought this movie was gonna be like an hour and 45 minutes long. It's actually 2 hours and like a little over 2 hours long. And you definitely feel the length. You definitely feel that 2 hours go by, and it kind of, you could, and that's kind of a bad thing. Like you feel the 2 hours. Like I kept thinking, like like 15 minutes before the movie ended, it's like, okay, this is the ending of the movie. The movie should end right here. It's like, oh wait, we probably still have 15 minutes left, and we did, and that's my problem with the movie. They could have cut like they could have trimmed the movie down just a little bit. Other than that, this is a pretty fun movie. It's almost guilty pleasure level, but not quite, because it's a little bit better than guilty pleasures. But I have a feeling if you want to see like a fun movie, go see Gods of Egypt this weekend. If not, you could go see Triple Nine. I heard okay things about. I still want to see Triple Nine. Triple Nine looks good. I heard okay things about it, and that's it. Oh, and I might be seeing London Has Fallen in the next couple of days. Um, I think I'm going. I think there's a screening next Wednesday, so can't wait. There's one tomorrow, but I'm not gonna go to that one tomorrow. I don't want to. It's too far. So yeah, I give Gods of Egypt 3 stars out of 5. Um, yeah. But before I go, this movie did have some cool sets. Like look, the sets look cool. It may not look like exactly what Egypt did back in the whatever era the movie took place. I think it's like the before Christ, BC or something like that, or 80. I don't know, but it's definitely like a fantasy take on it. It's not really historically accurate. Well, some stuff may be historically accurate. Just see the movie. The effects are fun. The production design is great. The what's it called? Not the production design. The set pieces were great. Like you wouldn't expect the sets to be this good looking in the movie like this. Like the sets were amazing. Like I actually felt like in some parts it was Egypt, even though some of the stuff didn't really look like ancient Egypt. It looked more modernized, but still, yeah. And also I didn't really know the character's name that well because they're all like Egyptian names. Like what was the main person's name? It was like Hora or something like that. Hara or Nubis, Nubis. I don't know, but yeah, this is a fun. Oh, by the way, and Leonidas, aka Gerard Butler's the villain in this movie, and he's actually playing the protagonist of his next movie, London Has Fallen, next weekend. He's playing the protagonist. He's an antagonist this week, and the next week he's a protagonist. All right, bye.